What is going on in society today, man? We got another story, man. These people out here is just violence. Like, I'm be honest, if you were never on the news, you probably never figure out how violent individuals was. So, in that aspect, let's play the video. Let's go.
A mother of three has been found dead after going missing in Lancaster, and the sheriff's department says her husband has now fled the country.
Eyewitness News reporter Annabelle Munoz is live in the newsroom with the very latest on this. Annabelle.
Colleen and David, the LA County Sheriff's Department says the body of 33-year-old Sheila Gutierrez was found in the Angeles National Forest 3 days ago. Gutierrez's husband, who is suspected of killing her, is believed to be in Peru.
From Peru, Helga Rosillo calls on U.S. authorities for help to capture the man suspected of killing her daughter, 33-year-old Sheila Gutierrez. Her family says Gutierrez's husband, suspected of killing her, gave varying accounts of her whereabouts when she went missing over a week ago.
Why they blur the picture if that's him?
Says he first said ICE had taken her, later that she left with another man, and a third account that she'd suffered an accident. In Lancaster, friends and neighbors also sought answers. One shared this surveillance video. Authorities say this is Gutierrez's husband, Josimar Cabrera, dragging something large wrapped in fabric. Days later, investigators say they found Gutierrez's body over the side of an embankment in the Angeles National Forest, wrapped in similar material.
Yeah, that nigga did it. All on camera.
Very depressed, but I have to be strong for my grandchildren, says Rosillo. According to Univision 34, the Peruvian consulate says Cabrera arrived in Peru with the couple's 3 children, but that Peruvian authorities could not detain him because there was no warrant for his arrest. At a vigil in Lancaster, the women and neighbors who knew Gutierrez held signs that read "Justice for Sheila" and not one more. They said a prayer in her memory and called for justice in her name, describing her as an unconditional friend, a loving mother, and a hard worker.
I bet. What made him kill her, though?
Because she didn't have family here in the U.S. We are her voice in this moment, and that is what we ask for.
Gutierrez's mother says that her daughter reported her husband for domestic violence in Peru, and that the last time they spoke, she told her she would be filing a report against him here. According to Gutierrez's neighbors, the 3 children are with their maternal grandmother. The cause of death has not yet been determined. Reporting live in the newsroom, Annabelle Munoz, ABC 7.
Yeah, I was just finna say that before she said it. I was like, it was probably some domestic violence shit for real. You know, and the reason I say that is because even like the women I work with, the Hispanic women I work with, they even be telling me that like Hispanic men are like abusive. And I'm not saying all women are, just the ones that told me that. And it's just something I hear a lot. And I understand that there's a DV going around, and it shouldn't. But it is a lot of domestic violence going around, man. And it's kind of sad because I tell men, like, stick to yourself, man. Stick to your bridges, man. Maintain your emotion. And at work, like, let's just get down to the nitty gritty. This nigga did it. He definitely did it. Yes. Somebody come find him. But look what he did. He murdered his wife and immediately fled the country to Peru. There's a good chance you might not find this boy. He did exactly what he knew. He already had the passport ready. He probably pre-planned this and everything. Immediately got rid of the body. Immediately left the country. He's out of jurisdiction, bro. He's going to have to be found by the Peruvian police first and then expedited to the United States unless they got somebody from the United States to send him out. That being said, I don't see why they were blocking the pictures of him, because we want to know who this guy is in case we're looking for him, right? Because I feel like they're hiding this guy. I hate when news channels do this because I feel like you're hiding the suspect, and this family gets no peace knowing that nobody knows who the person that they're looking for. Like, if we do see this guy or have any guy that's associated to this guy and can possibly find out information, I have no clue who the guy's name is. You know what I'm saying? I have no clue what he looks like because you blurred out every picture with his face in it. Like, what is y'all doing, ABC? I just want to ask, what are y'all doing? Like, are y'all trying to protect the killer. That's all I can think about in this situation. You're trying to protect the killer. Like, why is every picture blurred out with his face but shows her face? I understand when he's dragging the body, you blur out at least a body in his face. That's cool. But for the other 3 pictures you showed of them 2 together, why blur his picture out? I want to see who this is in case this person is someone that I know or related to, or someone I know that is related to them, or I see them maybe in Peru. I can tell. That's because they're not trying to help authorities solve the problem by taking the evidence. They already probably got this picture and stuff anyway, but like, you're not trying to help the people that could possibly call a hotline and get them, get them caught and have some personal information about this information. All we know is based on what they tell us, right? I react to all types of news channels, but I know wrong when I see wrong, and you should at least let that picture be shown, at least one, so we can know who the killer is, so we can look for him if he did flee the country or if he didn't flee the country for real. I wouldn't know. That being said, man, this is a sad situation, man. You guys got to understand, maybe she cheated on him, right? It don't matter. You don't kill her. Sorry. Leave her go. Let her be. That's because you men out here are so thirsty for sex that y'all willing to fall in love with anything you stick your thing in, you hear me? And that's the downfall in you, because you love something so deep, if it don't love you back, you try to kill it. Yeah, I know. It's deep, it's deep, it's deep. But that's the situation with a lot of men out here. Like, and not all men, but I know I didn't even know men were doing this until I started hearing it from women, that men are out here killing women because they are so entwined emotional with them. Hey, don't love them all the way, bro. If you feel like you gonna hurt them. Good thing he didn't hurt the children and then flee. He just, did what he did. But at the end of the day, that's still wrong too. And then not only that, you did it all on camera, bro. You're tweaking. You're a goofball. But ABC did not help by not releasing any of the pictures that they obviously had proof of. Maybe they were trying to protect his identity. That's the only assumption I can come to in this situation, man. This is a deep dive into what's going on. I guess he's smart in his aspects to flee to Peru, but now and he'll probably just blend right in. He obviously is somewhere from that area, or he just knew, okay, go to Peru, we safe. And he could just stay low key for the rest of his life, for real, with all the other killers out there. Facts. Tell me if I'm telling the truth or not. Like, he damn near a free man right now. He gonna probably maintain a free man. I doubt that the United States gonna go into Peru trying to look for him. They're gonna wait. They're gonna probably send pictures to Peru, and that's the crazy thing. They should have sent them pictures to us on the internet, so then we can know who it is. We send those pictures to Peru or individuals we know in Peru, and they like, yeah, this dude just killed his wife out in the United States. Where he at? I can get him expedited back out here and sentenced. I don't know. Maybe something's up where they're like, oh, he's illegal, so let's protect his identity. Because I know every time I figure out that they're trying to protect something, it's because of somebody's illegal. It gotta be, bro. Why protect that name for? Sometimes for the individuals that don't watch my content, I get into the nitty gritty, man. I get right into the deep end of this, bro. You can't just come around me and expect not for you not to think on my channel. If you come to my channel, I'm gonna make you think. I'm gonna make you question what's going on right in front of your eyes. So before you end this video, I want you to question this. Why is ABC7 blocking the face of this individual? This is the husband I'm talking about as well. So it shows the face of the wife that was killed by this man, but they block out every picture that has this man's picture in it with her. You tell me why that is. And please comment that in the comment section with a good explanation, because I'm just confused on why that picture is blocked and anyone can identify him. There's no name, even though she has a name. Where's his name? So only people that can connect this story is the family. Nobody external can kind of help with this situation at all. They don't know what we know. I can know people in Peru. I can have family in Peru looking for him for real, and then have him expedited to the United States because maybe he's somewhere or he's someone that we don't want to know. Does that make sense to y'all? Anyways, your boy Angelo Savage is the boy that make you think. Is your boy. So just know, stay woke, stay lit, and stay savage. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all like the YouTube video for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace. It's your boy Savage.